Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the instant match reaction. Everton 0, Lille 0. The game went to penalties with Lille winning 5-3 on penalties in the first game of the Algarve Cup. It was pretty much a second string Everton team tonight. A lot of youngsters playing, the likes of Ashley Williams playing, the likes of Sandro, the likes of Klassen, Mo Besic, Anthony Robinson. So it really was Pennington, it really was John Joe Kenny, so it really was a second string side tomorrow, with Everton's saving their strongest side for tomorrow night's game against Porto. Lille played last night as well. They beat Porto last night, so they were playing games back to back, so they had a pretty young side in as well. That's probably the reason behind Everton going in with a second string team tonight. Pretty quiet stadium. The game didn't really attract many locals. There was a few Blues in there, but obviously I imagine the last minute arranging of this tournament meant a lot of Blues missed out on this game. It was what it was. It was the quieter of the three friendly games so far. It pretty much was just another workout. Obviously, for a lot of players, they played the first 90 minutes tonight. The likes of Nias playing the first 90 minutes so far, with a lot of players only played 45 minutes so far. Everton dominated the first half pretty much. Lille very sporadic in their chances, although they did strike the bar with a fantastic effort. But it was Everton who had the better chances, and really Everton should have been ahead in the first half. Davy Klassen effort off a Nias shot, I think it was originally, was put into the back of the net, but was disallowed by the linesman. But he was onside, clearly onside, and it was that kind of luck that Everton were having in the first half, especially for players like Davy Klassen, and then Sandro, who hit the post. A fantastic ball by Mo Besic, put him in, and he tried to bend it around the keeper and hit the post. And it was the kind of luck that those two have seen pretty much through their Everton careers so far. But it was that man, Mo Besic, actually looked the best Everton player on the night, dominating in midfield. Was snapped quite early on by one of the Lille defenders. He was on a yellow card. Mo Besic later on got his just through. It wasn't actually, sorry, on Mo Besic. It was on, I think it was on the ass, was it? Or no, Sandro was on. So it was on Sandro. But Mo Besic got his revenge for his teammate later on by catching him again and going in the book himself. And he had a good game. Was influential breaking up the play, but also starting the play. He looked the most sort of commanding of any of the players on the pitch. And this was a game that, or this thing was a weekend where the manager had said that players had to take the chance because decisions will be made. It'd be interesting to see for some of those senior players. Did Sandro do enough? I don't know. Did Klassen do enough? I don't think so. Of all the youngsters, Anthony Robinson, I thought his delivery was disappointing. I think he defensively was fine, and his pace gets him out of trouble. But his final ball in the final third let him down tonight. So he was a little bit disappointing. But it was a real friendly, and as the game went on longer and longer, the chances, or certainly the football, became less and less as both teams tired out. Kevin Mellis came on, looked a bit brighter, went down for what looked like a penalty, but it looked like, when you watch it again, looked like he probably threw himself down. That was a good opportunity. If he'd stayed on his feet, probably would have had a shot on goal. The game petered out. Nias had the last big chance late on when he had a shot which was just deflected wide for a corner. But apart from that, it was a pretty poor game. A good workout, a good workout in the heat as well against better opposition. But ultimately, Everton went down 5-3 with Nias skying one of the penalties, absolutely skied it, and Vlasic smashing the underside of the bar. They scored all five, and if you're wondering why it was 5-3, it's because every penalty had to be taken. I think that must be a rule of how the tournament will be decided, just in case teams are even at the end of it. So Everton have drawn the game. Yes, okay, they've got beat on penalties, but they've drawn the game 0-0. And tomorrow night they'll feel they're a much stronger team against Porto, who will probably have their best side out as well, in a ground that'll probably be full as well. So tomorrow night I expect it to be much different. I expect the intensity to be a little bit higher, better players on show against a stronger team, and all round I think tomorrow night will be the main event of the weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this game. Who stood out for you? Who disappointed for you for Everton tonight? And who you're looking forward to seeing tomorrow night? Thanks for watching Toffee TV. I'll see you later.